Hi, I'm Christine Childs, and I'm going to teach you how to potty train your toddler in 3 days. These are my lovely ladies. I've got Nikki, Jacqueline, Marcy, and Ashley. They've all got potty training toddlers on their way, and I'm super excited. So I want to ask you a quick question. Be honest, what are the feelings that you have when you think about potty training?
Diapers sound like a good idea.
Yeah, diapers sound like a great idea. Yeah, diapers sound great. I was super anxious. Like it was like anxiety, mental basket case for me. And
Messy house.
Messy house. Yeah, it can be kind of stressful. So to start with, the 3-day method worked for my little toddler. It may not be the best for your toddler, so it kind of depends on your toddler's personality, but it totally worked for mine as soon as I started seeing the signs that she was ready. So let's go on to the 3-day method here. So the potty is not scary. It's really, really important that you make sure your toddler sees you use the bathroom. I know I'm pretty personal, so to have them see me go to the bathroom was kind of at first a little uncomfortable, but I thought the fingers under the door or just leaving it open and letting them see me, whatever. So I chose to have them watch me go potty. So the first thing is to teach your toddler that it's not scary to go to the bathroom. So they can hear the toilet flush, they can see you use the bathroom, they can see that it's normal, that daddy and mommy use the bathroom, and that it's what we do, that's what the potty's for, and tell them what it is. Remind them that it's not scary, and I would try and attempt to do this before they potty train, like at Jason's age. Like he's a perfect age. Just let him see you go potty. It's normal. You know, if you're worried about male, female, you know, let him watch stuff in or whichever. But I started pretty little, that they could see me use the bathroom, so it wasn't scary. I personally think that you should start this before you start potty training, because I think if you throw them into the toilet and they're not used to it, it's going to be even more scary for them. So the potty is not scary, and it's natural. Mom and dad do it, sister does it, brother does it, it's normal. So the next thing is, are you ready for potty training? Inconsistency is not really good with children. So if you're going, I'm going to potty train, I'm not going to potty train, I'm going to potty train, I'm not going to potty train, and you go back and forth, it's really hard for them in their little minds to understand what you're wanting them to do. So if you want to potty train and they're showing signs to potty train, stick with it and don't give up. It's really important not to give up. So let's talk about, and as we're going through this, I want you to think about your toddler and think about if they're showing these kind of signs for potty training. So the first one is your toddler grabbing at their diaper? So I know with my daughter Reese, when her diaper would get full, she'd stand like this and she'd hit it. And she'd sit there and it would just swing back and forth. And I'm like, okay, I guess I better change it. And she wouldn't. She'd just sit there and she'd hit it. And so I thought, well, I'm gonna attempt. I thought, okay, so she knows that it's full, so she knows that she's catching something, and she knows we need to change it because she's hitting it, Mom, or she's hitting her diaper. So she knows that if they're grabbing it, they're pulling it off, that kind of thing. I would say that's a good sign that they're ready for potty training. The next one, does your toddler tell you when they have to go poop in their diaper? So Reese hated being dirty even when she was little. I don't know about any of your other kids, but when she would poop, she'd cry until I changed her. So she would always tell me, Mom, I pooped, and would even catch her in the poop squad. Have you guys ever caught your kids in the corner and they're, so they know what they're doing. They've got the poop squat going on. They're wanting to change their diaper. So if they tell you they're poopy in their diaper, or if you can see they have behavior that's showing them that they know what they're doing, like doing the poop squat, it's a sign for potty training. The next one is, does your toddler seem interested in what's happening when you go potty? So I know with Reese, I was able to, Mommy's going potty, you're going potty, oh, bye pee-pee, bye poo-poo, and I would go potty. If she's interested in the potty when you're doing it, then I would say that's another sign for potty training. The next one is, do they sometimes use the potty? I know with Reese, I know every once we try and get them on the potty, and sometimes they go, sometimes they don't. It's kind of hit and miss. That's good. That's really good. You know, that they can sit on the toilet and they go pee and they can hear what it sounds like. That's good. So if they're using the potty sometimes, grabbing at their diaper, going poop and telling you that they're ready, showing signs. These signs are ready for your toddler to be potty trained. Now, they don't have to have all of them. If they have at least 2, I would say, let's try it. It's really important to make sure that your toddler is ready, because if your twins are like, I don't want anything to do with it, this isn't going to work. And potty training may not work until mentally they're ready to potty train. So even though you're like,
I think one's more ready than the other.
Yeah.
Like one will sit on the potty and go every once in a while, like really hit and miss.
Is it something comfortable you do it one at a time? Like if one's wanting to do it.
I think I might do that, but they're competitive, so I'm thinking if the one will go and do it, the
maybe
other one
the
might
other
like,
tag
he gets to go onto the potty.
Especially if he's getting rewards. Like, why are we getting rewards?
I know.
Rewards,
So I'm hoping that will happen.
Yes.
Competition will start.
So if one's ready, I say try it and see. And you can teach a class on potty training 2 toddlers. Bless your heart.
Doesn't it?
Yes, it does. So yeah, I think it would be great. I bet you that would work.
Yeah.
I totally think that would work.
We try in the next one.
Yeah. Good choice. Okay. So let's make sure you're both ready. So prior to the big day of potty training, you're going to want to sit down and pick out 3 days of your choice to potty train. Now, I'm an idiot, and I picked my 3 days when it was finals week, Ben was at home, and I had a brand new baby. It was awful. I shouldn't have done it. It was awful. So pick your days that your spouse can be home, because it is so important. Unless you've got one. With one, you should probably be okay. No, I'd probably wait until Stefan can be home too, because those 3 days are hell. I'm telling you, like it is hard. But I would rather do 3 days of hell than 3 months of hell. You know? So sit down and pick the 3 days that you want, and plan it so your spouse is home, and that you focus on potty training those 3 days. You don't go out of your house, you don't clean, you don't do anything for those 3 days. But talk about the bathroom, you go to the bathroom, potty, redundant potty stuff, 3 days straight. That's why it's so exhausting, because it is all about the potty for 3 days, and it is.
And you don't leave your house. Okay.
No, 3 days of you just stay in your house and you potty train, which I would rather do than
I know. I think I might.
You come home from work and your little girl is.
Yeah, it's cute. I'll tell you about it. It's kind of sweet. Okay, so prior to today, pick your 3 days, and then for your next 3 weeks, you want to get prepared for it. So you want to have your toddler pick out their underwear, have them pick out a toilet caddy, which I have this one for Reese. I am a mom who would rather buy one and have all my kids use it. But I felt if we picked it for a girl, this might be more exciting than having just a plain brown. It's up to you, whatever you'd like, but make it kind of personal. Let them kind of choose what they want to do and see if they like it. So pick out their big girl underwear, big boy underwear. If you've got kids already, this is probably redundant, but so these are the first 2 that I bought, and granted these are 14. I didn't look at the size. So those are huge, but these ones I wasn't a huge fan of. I don't know if in boys if they make the kind that I like, but these are just the Walmart brand. Fruit of the Loom. How do you guys see Fruit of the Loom pennies? They're wonderful. They are. They're so much better. I'll let you film. And I think boys would have them too. But they hug their body like underwear. They're not hanging out their diaper. They're not. They just fit on nice. You know, they're not bulky. They just fit. They fit really, really nice.
Do you think it's a body type thing?
I don't know. I don't know.
The Walmart brand, I bought them too. And they hung off my daughter.
Oh, really?
They
Yes.
fall apart. Like
So spend a little more money.
And I don't think they're that much more expensive. I think they're actually possibly cheaper. They fall apart easy too.
Yeah, I didn't like the Walmart brand.
Yeah, I didn't either. These brand that are like more tight.
Yeah, they stay on their body.
And they don't come up out of their pants, and they're cute ones because they're just fit in their little body. So you want to pick good underwear and let them pick them, and you make a big deal out of it. It's a huge, huge deal. Which it is a big deal because you're teaching them something that they're going to use for the rest of their life. It's really important. This is more important than respect. This is potty potty training. So, I know. This is potty training. It's awesome. I'm so glad you got this on camera. So you pick good underwear, you pick their caddies, and you pick a reward. So think about your twins. How old's your little boy? Girl, how old's your little girl?
3.5.
3.5. So there's the potty caddy. Oh, first off, let me back up. I don't want to have to potty train my toddler twice. So I know that there are some people who like the little potties that are their size, that are a little on the floor. My feeling is if they're pooping in that, they may as well stay in their diaper because I still have to clean it up. So in my opinion, I'd rather teach them to go potty in the toilet than have to have them sit in their own potty. Oh, good job for going poop. Let's dump it in the toilet. Let's wipe it out. Let's put it back. I think just go straight for the toilet. It's easier. I would just prefer.
Do those fit out in public, or do you just?
I don't think they do.
Well, I guess you wouldn't want to pack that around at the store.
You just right. Throw it on your shoulder.
I knew someone who took it to church every Sunday.
I just hold them. It's easier just to hold them, but
My daughter got really scared of like public bathrooms, so I like would squat down and I would put my arms around her and she would like lay on my shoulder kind of just to like feel like she's not gonna fall back.
because they're really big
Because
and they're
it's
more
really big,
oval.
yeah.
They're a lot more oval. Yeah.
They grow out of it, but just while they're just getting used to sitting on the toilet.
Yeah.
It's
Well, and public
scary.
restrooms are difficult too because it's not a full seat.
Yeah, that middle part
Mm-hmm.
that doesn't have the full seat.
Yeah.
So you have to turn them sideways.
Yeah. It's tricky. It's really tricky, and I don't know. The public restrooms are really scary because they're louder. They're ugly. So
Somebody
don't
else
be
in
too
there.
shocked if Reese freaked out a lot when she first went to the bathroom in a public place. But anyway, but if you want to do like a little teeny toilet, go for it. But I would prefer not to because they may as well just stay in the diaper. So, okay, so the next thing is ponder a reward. So think about your toddler for a second. What motivates them? My daughter loves soda, thank you to her dad, and loves chocolate. So I mentioned the word soda, I can make her to do anything. So her reward for going to the bathroom was a little bit of soda and a little bit of chocolate. And it was a charming for her. It worked perfectly. I have a friend who did like a potty poster that as soon as she got a certain amount of stickers, they could go to the store and get a prize. There's this one right here. I kind of wish I would have done something like that. It says, use the potty, get a punch, get 12 punches, get a surprise. So you just, hole punch it. I wish I would have done something like that. I think that's cute. But Star Wars stickers, chocolate.
But do you think kids will get that?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. They totally get it. And if you make it a big deal, they get it even more. You get a reward. I'm food motivated, so it doesn't surprise me that my daughter's food motivated. But if they're not food motivated, maybe they're hole punch motivated or sticker motivated, or just think about your toddler. Can you guys give me maybe an idea of what your toddler is like?
What we're doing with Ender right now is he gets a sticker on the chart and then he gets to pick a sticker to put on him. And then
And
once
he
we
likes
get
it.
so many stickers, we have like the first one's like bubbles and then like made cookies. Like we didn't do like any big spend money things.
Okay.
We don't have money to spend.
No,
So we
that's fine.
kind of did like a let's go to the park because you went to the potty type of a deal. So
And which he probably responds really well to that, right?
yeah, we go back and forth. He's done really good and then he regresses really bad and I'm not thinking he's all the way
I heard boys are different.
ready.
That's why I'm worried about potty training him, because I know boys are different, and even at 6 months old, I can tell that they're so different. So, but anyway, so Reese loved chocolate and soda, and potty charts are great. And when you're prepping for this, you go by it and say, look at all this cool potty prize stuff. It's for the potty. You use it when you go to the potty, and you just tell them you don't get it unless you go to the bathroom.
I have another little thing. My cousin, she has 2 little girls, and she's potty trained them, and they go buy the prize. They get to go pick it out, and then it sits on the fridge until they earn the things. But then the kids have started calling it Poo Poo Barbie. So but they're so proud of it because they went poop to get the Barbie.
Yeah,
But
I think that's great.
yeah, but my cousin's like, oh, people are gonna judge me because I call it Poo Poo Barbie and I don't know what I know.
That's enough.
Yeah.
I think it's cute. I love it.
Yeah,
it is
I love
cute.
it. So yeah, that's cute. So anyway, ponder a reward, potty caddy, and underwear. And you go with them and you have them look at them and pick them out, and that usually gets them a little bit more excited about potty training. Okay, so also, this is something that I wish I would have done because it's such a big deal. I wish I would have done like a potty countdown chain where I had, 3 weeks of telling them that you're gonna go potty, or gonna get rid of diapers. So those 3 weeks you pick all your stuff out, and then you tell them you've got 4 more days of going, 4 more days of having the diaper, then you're gonna become a big boy, and you count down those days until that big day when you start potty training. So I wish I would have done, those chains they do for Christmas?
Yeah.
I wish I would have done something like that and had it rip it off. Oh my gosh, only 17 more days till you're a big girl. And I wish I would have done something like that. But because I was in like freaky mom mode, new baby, school, I was like, whatever. And it still worked, but I wish I would have made it a little bit more exciting. Okay, the big day. This is super, super exciting. So when they wake up in the morning, guess what? It's day 1 of being a big girl. So today your goal for your toddler is to let them discover what their body's doing and expect some accidents. The way that you let them discover what their body is doing is you let them run around your house naked. I know. You let them run around your house naked. The point of this is they are so used to having a diaper catching their pee-pee and their poo-poo that when they don't have it, they're like, what is going on? And they're seeing that something is happening to their body that they don't know what to do with. And it's your job to teach them where it needs to go. So yeah, you are peeing yourself. Let's go to the bathroom, show you where it goes. So the goal today is you let them run around your house naked and you teach them what their body's doing. If you think about it, they have the feeling of a diaper on their hips all the time. So when they have to go to the bathroom, they send the nerves to your brain and tell them they have to go to the bathroom. And they pee and it goes and it catches something. Running around naked, there's nothing there to catch it. So I would recommend, if you have a larger kitchen, to try and isolate your kids to the kitchen, because if they do have an accident, it's easier to clean up. However, I hate my carpet, and my house is so little that I just let her run around, and I take hot soapy water to my areas and just clean it up. It wasn't too bad, but it's completely up to you, whatever you'd like to do. Expect some accidents to stay, because they don't really know what their body's doing. And what you're going to want to do is have them run around naked and set your timer for 20 minutes in 20-minute increments. So every 20 minutes your timer is going off and you're saying, Jakes, do you need to go to the bathroom? Jakes, do you need to go to the bathroom? Jakes, do you need to go to the bathroom? And every 20 minutes you're in the bathroom trying to go to the bathroom. This is why it's so exhausting, because it's non-stop potty all day. This is why it's exhausting.
Sleep, or you're gonna get to that.
No, when they go down for a nap, I would have them try and go to the bathroom, and then put them in a pull-up or a diaper, just in case. But if they woke up dry, I would reward them, and I'd make it a big deal. So the only time they had something on them was when they were sleeping. So, 20-minute increments, and I would expect if they went potty the first 20 minutes, you reward them. And if they don't go the next 20 minutes, from that 20 minutes to the next one, expect an accident in between there somewhere. Because, they didn't go here, so the likelihood of having to go in a 20-minute increment again is pretty possible. So expect an accident for the next 20 minutes. Anyway. When they do go to the bathroom, make it a big deal. I'm sure you guys are all aware of Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. So when Reese would go to the bathroom, I'd go, oh, Reese, hot dog, diggity dog, Missy Mary went to the potty, and I danced with her when she was in the bathroom because we were celebrating, because they were going to the bathroom. So it's super important to make this a great big deal. Here we go. So it is a big deal. So we did a potty dance, so you can pick your potty dance, you can pick a cheer, yay, you went to the bathroom, and the thing is they're so little, so the bigger deal you make it, the more motivated they're going to want to be to go to the bathroom. The key is if they're ready. if they're not ready, I would not try the potty train yet. So let me make sure I haven't missed anything on day 1. I did feed them a lot of salty things that makes them want to drink, and I gave them as much water as I could. And I gave them chips and pop, and not pop because pop was the motivator, but chips and like things that were really salty to retain water and to get her to go to the bathroom more, so that she was going potty more through the day. You guys have any questions on day 1? Let me make sure that I haven't missed. So if your toddler has an accident, it's really, really important to be stern. It's not okay for them to have an accident. You know, they're not supposed to pee on the carpet. They're not supposed to pee on or poop on the carpet. So when they do go pee or poo-poo, you know, Reese, this is not okay. Where do we go to the bathroom? And I would show her where we go potty and say poo-poo goes in here, and then I'd come back. Do we pee-pee right here? No, Mom. Where do we go pee-pee? Show me where we go to the bathroom. And then I'd take her back to the toilet and have her show me where she goes to the bathroom. So whenever they have an accident, make sure you tell them why it's not okay for them to go to the bathroom there and where they need to go to the bathroom. And to be stern, not mean, but just it's not okay. It's not okay for them to have an accident. Okay, so day 2 is the exact same day as day 3, as day 1. So after an exhausting day of that first day potty training, day 2 is the same. So it's to let them discover what their body's doing. We had a ton of accidents this day. I'm not sure why. You think there'd be less, but it's almost like she was in denial that she was potty training. So this day we had a lot more poo-poo accidents than pee-pee accidents. I'm not sure why, but expect many accidents this day. That you let them do the same. Let them run around your house naked. My heart is hurting for you.
I know.
I keep thinking, oh my gosh, I want to do this with you.
I'm trying to catch him.
I know. No wonder why you're so stressed about it. I can't imagine. Seriously, having 2 little boys running around my house, and I honestly, holy cow, that is.
You'll need like a sister to come over.
Yeah. I might have to pay my sister to come over. Like, I'll help you potty train your kids.
Yes. Seriously, holy cow. Have your husband and sister there.
Yeah.
That would be, holy moly. Holy moly. So anyway, after an exhausting day, an extremely exhausting day of day 1, you're going to have to do it again on day 2. So let them run around your house naked again. The same goal. Reward them, make it a big deal. Every 20 minutes, you're asking them to go to the bathroom. If they tell you no, don't believe them because they're going to have to go. So the exact same thing in day 2. And the same thing with accidents. If they have an accident, make sure you tell them it's not okay and where it needs to go. Day 3 is the goal is getting your toddler to tell you when they need to go to the bathroom. So instead of you telling them it's time to go potty, your goal is to have them say, Mom, I have to go to the bathroom. So if they do that and they go to the bathroom, you double the reward because it is a big deal. What I did with my daughter is I would set my timer for 20 minutes, but I wouldn't tell her. And I would look for signs of her. On day 2, you'll find signs they need to go to the bathroom. Like Reese would hold herself and cross her legs, or she would sit there and bounce her leg, or I would catch her in the quick squat in the corner sometimes. So the second day, you'll find signs that your child needs to go to the bathroom. So the third day is look for the signs, but try not to tell them try not to remind them to go to the bathroom, because your goal is to get them to tell you that they need to go to the bathroom. We're trying to teach them the memory of the feeling of how would you describe that to the bathroom?
The sensation.
The sensation, the tickle, I guess. The right one. The tickle of going to the bathroom and what it means. I'm feeling that tickling feeling. I think I need to go pee. Mom, I have to go to the bathroom. Go. Your reward of double the prizes. It's huge. So that's what day 3 is about.
Okay, I have a question.
Yes.
So if she were to say, Mom, I have to go potty, but then didn't, would you reward her for bringing up that she had to go? Like for it being her idea to go, but not go potty?
No, because I think if you rewarded them, they would keep doing that.
Okay.
So it's kind of playing, I just want them to do, you know. So I would give them the reward for the whole thing.
For only the 2 together?
Yes. only for the two together. But if they go pee and if you take them potty
And they
and they go, I would reward
Okay.
them. So like I would do 20 minutes, I wouldn't remind them. And then about halfway through the next 20, I would ask them, do you need to go potty? No, okay. And I would try and remind them, do you need to go potty? No, okay. And then by the next 20, if they hadn't gone, I would.
Okay.
So, and then if they went at that point, I would reward them for going to the bathroom then. So I didn't have a lot of accidents on day 3. I did though. I remember I took her out because I was in dire need to get out of my house because that's a long, busy day. So I did attempt to take her out of my house on day 3. We went to the potty before we left, and I put her in the pool just to be safe. And she told me when she needed to go to the bathroom. In the afternoon, mind you, not in the morning. In the afternoon, and she was dry, so she didn't pee. She held it. It didn't just come out. You know, she was able to hold it. The first part of day 3, we let them run around your house naked, and then put them down for a nap. And then when they wake up from their naps, if they take naps, you introduce your big boy and big girl underwear. So don't be surprised. I don't know with your oldest if she did this, but my daughter was very interested in what her body did. So she found her body parts, and she was always touching down there because she was trying to figure out what was going on. She would want to watch what her body was doing, so she would get on the toilet and spread her legs and watch herself go to the bathroom because she was just interested. And that's okay. It's not, and she still is sometimes. You gotta close your legs. You're a girl. Close your legs. You know. But
Wait, so day 3 when you set the timer, you don't remind them to go?
The first 20 minutes you don't. Well, maybe I would. Maybe I would take them potty when they first woke up. And then the first timer it would go off and I'd ask them, do you need to go potty? No. Or yes or no. And if they say no, okay, then don't go to that.
Okay. So remind them, but don't take them. Okay.
But by the second 20 minutes, I would.
Definitely. Okay.
And I would alternate those.
Okay.
Those every 20 minutes.
But we asked the question. Now you tell mommy or daddy when you need to go potty, okay?
Now remember to tell mommy when you need to go potty, and just we did ask that question. Huh?
That was the first thing that we asked in the morning.
Yeah. Make sure you tell mommy and daddy when you need to go potty. That's right. I forgot to put that in my thing. Thank you. That's the reason I have you in. But yeah. So the morning they're naked. The second half of the day they have underwear on. I have a friend who put her child in underwear the whole time, and she said it worked. So if you feel like you know how to do underwear, I'm sure you can. I didn't want to because I didn't want to have her have the sensation of having something on her to make her think she's going to the bathroom. So I would prefer to have her not have that material here and teach her what that was later instead of just checking her in them. So at the end of day 3, after you've done your morning of nakedness and 20 minutes, every 20 minutes, you know, looking for their signs, letting them try and get you to tell them they need to go potty, I would kind of evaluate the toddler. If you feel like another day of this kind of behavior is needed, go for it. It's not a big deal. It's hard. It's gonna be exhausting, but I don't think it's a bad idea to do one more day if you feel your toddler needs it. Reese, she's different than boys. I think she's a little bit. I don't know. I think boys are just different than girls. She was good by day 3. I'm not sure about him. He may take a little bit longer than 3 days. So evaluate it. If you feel like they need that extra day, give it to them. It's not going to be a big deal. But maybe that day you go out for a walk and you get them out of the house. This is hard. I'm sorry, guys. But potty training sucks. It is hard. And these 3 days are going to be exhausting. I think I slept really good those nights that I potty trained because I was exhausted. She was exhausted. It was just really tiring. Do you guys have any questions on day 3? let me make sure I'm not missing anything. Expected few accidents. I did go out of the house in the afternoon, but again, I did put her in a pull-up just to be safe. Again, if you have accidents, make sure you tell them it's not okay. It's not okay to have an accident, and to show them where they go. So let's talk about after potty training, which you guys probably already know all this stuff. So after day 3 or day 4, if you feel like your child needs an extra day, make sure you take them potty before you leave your house. Because I can't count how many times I'd get all of us in the car and I should say, Mom, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm like, I just got you in the car, I got a brother in the car, I got me in the car, my seatbelt's on, pull it out of the driveway, and she tells me, Mom, I have to go pee. So I would try and advise you to take your toddler to the bathroom before you leave your house. And remind them when they're out if they need to go to the bathroom, because it's really important. So after potty training, I would suggest, you probably know this, but always take an extra pair of clothes because accidents are going to happen. I know with Reese, when she was around Fun Family, it was like potty, whatever, I'm going to keep playing. And every time we moved down, she'd have an accident. At least 2 of them, Like it was just like her brain she wanted to have fun, and she did not want to go to the bathroom. So bring extra underwear, bring extra panties, bring extra clothes, because for the first couple months, accidents are going to happen. I think we get together, she pee. It's like, oh my gosh, we were so good at home, and then we come out and we get around cousins, and she's so excited she pooped her pants, she peed her
That's like
pants.
any behavioral thing.
And yeah.
They're always never on the best behavior when they're around other people.
No, and it was just, the potty was the last thing from her mind. I don't expect them to be perfect. Accidents will happen. Reese still has accidents. I think hers sometimes was more around her being lazy. She didn't want to, so she'd sit out here and hold it as long as she could until she couldn't hold it anymore, and it would just come out. So accidents happen, but I would tell her, Reese, and I'd just start, where do we go potty? This is you do not pee in your panties. This is not okay. Where does our pee go? And it took us maybe a week of, and she was bad. She went through withdrawal. I'm not sure what it was, but I think for a week she had an accident at least once a day.
It would be traumatic having from going to have your parents change your butt every day to all of a sudden, oh, I don't get that time with my mom and dad anymore.
Yeah. So I think accidents happen, so don't be shocked if accidents happen. My heart just keeps like, I cannot imagine.
I'll let you know how it feels.
Yeah. I know. I hope it works out for you. Now I'm nervous about it. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm giving you the information.
I've been revving myself up for a long time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this.
Yeah. I do have a sister-in-law though who, her son didn't potty train until, was he 3? 3.5. He just wasn't ready. So if they're not ready, even though you want them to, if they're not ready, it's not worth your time or theirs.
That's
So,
like Dory, she hates
yeah. And if this is probably will be more scarring to her if you just wait to let her mature just a little bit more. So, but it's important. And it's stressful. So I hope this helps. If you have any questions, I do have a little handout here that it's kind of broken down into day by day things that you can take home. But if you have any questions, let me know. Do you have any questions on any of this? Can I go use the bathroom? You bet. Yeah.
Right on camera.
Good job. You should get a reward.
I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna
Oh my
get you a
gosh.
face
All
mask.
this talk, I'm like, I gotta I'm guessing it's this way.
Yep,
Yeah, it's
left.
the second door on the left. Okay. Yeah, that is funny. It's perfect. It's cute.
Great way to
So anyway, do you have any other questions besides having to go potty? Any others?
No,
It's a stressful.
So are you gonna do this later?
I'm gonna try. But he might be a little bit older, but I'm gonna try it. And then I'll know for sure if it actually works. I think it does, but Reese is different. She's really responsive and really, she's like your daughter.
Yeah.
You know, she caught on really quick.
That's why I'm not having any expectations.
Yeah.